Yeah, if you just give me one moment, I'll be with you in a second. God, solitaire is a struggle. No, not a problem, Ben. Not a problem. Right, what can we do for Jesus? What do you mean? What is going on with that? Do you like it, or? I wouldn't say I like it, Mike. It's... Oh, well. Are you going to keep it? I could always shave it off. I mean, are you going to shave it off? No, I'm not going to. That is quite... Why? Well, I thought I'd just go for a new look, really. Just, freshen things up a little bit. Do you feel fresher, though? Do you feel fresh now? It's all about wooing the ladies, on the job sometimes they give me this look and I think, God, if I had more of a moustache, then maybe we'd have a chance. Maybe. Anyway, how are you finding working for Thames Telly? No, I'm loving reporting the news, yes. It's been great. I mean, Jay seems great, Ken's lovely. So, yeah, it's a great time so far. Well, good. No complaints then. I was wondering if you planned on getting promoted soon, though. Well, I mean, why does it matter to you? It's nice going to these lower league grounds, but the hospitality isn't really what I'm expecting. What do you mean not expecting? It can't... Well, I bought a pie recently when we were reporting away from home, and it was literally one of those plastic plates with cream on, so not really what I was expecting. That is awful. Yeah, it's more Chuckle Brothers than it was Delia, All right, well, I think that'll be everything, Mike, so I'll be seeing you. All right, see you soon. Back to you in the studio, Ben. Why'd you do that? That doesn't... We're literally in the same room, Mike. Hey, Mikey boy. We're same room, mate. He just switches off. It's unbelievable. Hello there, viewers. Welcome back to Thames, and it's been a little while since we met. We're now into the 5th of October, but as you can see, things are going rather well. Although I should say, most of the teams, if not all the teams below me, haven't played as many matches as me, so this might not last for as long as I'm hoping. Guernsey, for example, still unbeaten this year. I've got 2 games in hand on me, so could take quite a big lead over me if needs be. But let's run you through the fixtures then. What's gone on since we last met? As you can see, it's gone pretty well. So aside from a couple of bumps in the road, the first one really being the cup. I did say at one point, I'd quite like to go on a little cup run. That stopped before it started, hasn't it? And a couple of draws thrown in there as well, but a lot of wins, and it's been recent sort of games as well, a lot of clean sheets as well. Our defence are really putting in performances. We last met in the 3-3 against Phoenix Sports, and since then, I've gone on a pretty amazing run. I love the fact Phoenix Sports are bottom. That makes me feel so much better. That last minute penalty miss from Dominic Taylor is most upsetting. But you can see that so far this season, our front 4 have been in the goals, and if I bring you back to this screen here, you can see that if you look at goal scorers, then our front 4 are the players getting the goals. We've got Dominic Taylor, Daniel Gray, Stephen Wright and Tutu, Osei Tutu with goals in there. Assists as well. Osei Tutu is playing fantastically on that left-hand side with our main man Dan McAteer at left-back. And so far, we're playing fantastic stuff. Daniel Gray, I think for me, though, is the X factor. He's the difference in this side. 4 goals to say, 2 assists and 3 man of the match performances. A 7.33 from your attacking midfielder, and everything just seems to turn a little better. Our defence is still very good. Comfrey, Johnson, Campbell, Emre still do a fine job, and our central pair of O'Sullivan and Squires are playing fantastically well. One thing I will note, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode of last season, or if I mentioned it in the secret hidden episode we did a few days ago. But 82% passing from Daniel Gray, the first time we've had someone consistently be in this 80 mark, and I think that's a key thing in the final third. What I find is that players give the ball away very, very cheaply on lots of occasions. So the fact we're limiting that now, and he's a main factor in that, means we score more goals, get more chances, and it's propelled us to the top of the table. As mentioned, though, Guernsey, games in hand, still a dangerous side. And today, then, we play 2 teams which are going to cause us hopefully a bit of a problem. Ashford is the first one, and Merstham, I think that's how you say it, Merstham, maybe it's how you say it, and we've got them 2 today, as you can see. Ashford are up there, and 11th place for Merstham. There's definitely someone from that place that's going to comment and be angry. I look forward to your feedback. Thank you. So let's waste no time. Let's get into some games. We've been playing well, and let's try and continue that today. And all in all, I'm happy. A few people wondered where players have gone to, by the way. I'd moved a lot of people back to the reserve squad, all the under-23s. Lee, who didn't feature last time, is back in the first team. We've had some injuries to Stephen Wright, and I figure when he's out injured, Lee's the man I should probably be playing, rather than trying to play Sawyer out there, which wasn't really working out for me. And much better now. I will say, on this FA Cup game against Whitby, we were 1-0 up. So that it hurt to not go through. I really wanted a little FA Cup run. Not probably getting to the final bit, but money-wise it would have been nice, but not to be. But in the league, we are a force, and I'm hoping the force carries on today. We're now playing standard. We're not playing defensive. We're not playing counter. We're not playing attacking. We're playing standard flexible, running at the defence, whipping crosses in, being more expressive with a much higher defensive line, which means we're not playing the passing quite as direct. You've seen from the passing stats of Daniel Gray, we don't want to miss him out. We want to get him as involved as much as possible. So playing it a little bit more mixed seems to be doing the trick. And we've also moved, I'll say 2-2 back a little bit as well. Right, can we start things off well? That's T Bramble. I would love it if it was Titus Bramble. It's not. Now, the run's been going well. I keep with a pretty consistent 11, it's fair to say, as this was a nice passing move as the ball's run out. Yeah, we keep a pretty consistent 11. That's been a theme, I think, throughout the series, though, that I've been doing that, as it's a free kick for Ashford. It's not the best one, though. Campbell launches it forward towards Wright, who so far this season's playing pretty well. As I say, our front four, our front three are in every single move, it feels like, and when we get goals, it's almost always from them. Our midfield boy is not as prolific as previous years. We really are relying on our front four to do the business week in, week out. Wright's got it on this right-hand side. Very handy, that I must say. And Gray, as he drops into this deeper area, plays it out to Tutu on this left-hand side. Ball played into Taylor, and that's been the well. Oh, what has happened there? It's gone in. Just noises there, not words, folks. Just noises. I don't know how it's gone. It's sort of. I don't know if he headed it or he volleyed it or what, but it hit the post and went in. I thought it was going to be a Taylor goal. This was the strike. Just sort of. I mean. That's unbelievable. This level of football, to have the composure, it might have been a cross, I don't know. But I say 2-2. OT we might be caught. OT? OT maybe? Maybe just OT. I quite like the idea of OT. As it goes up to that right hand side, McQueen's on it for them. And they'll be doing everything they can, I'm sure, to get back in it. But clean sheets have been something we've been commonly getting recently. And hopefully that will continue today. Although they are driving forward with it. And they're one of the better sides. McQueen on that left hand side pulls it back. And it's almost an open goal. And Ashford Town level things up. Not good. We've played some pretty. I wouldn't say we've played the easier sides, but we've played probably the bottom half teams more so than the top half teams, and the only defeat we've had this season to Guernsey, and they're right on our tail. So yeah, McQueen pulls this back. Lack of marking in the centre and decent finish. Emery just goes to his knees. Come on, boys, we need a little bit more. Another goal, please. 25 minutes on the clock, still 1-1. Helm got their goal. Is he? Well, I was going to see if he was any good, but he's disappeared. What a magician that man is. As McAteer, that ball forward isn't the best. I'm loving the combinations between McAteer and OT. I think they're really, really good together. As he goes down this left-hand side, finds Gray, who manages to pick up the ball, carry it a little bit. How often did you not see Sam Barker do that when he get the ball? You dribble it, lose it, play it backwards, whereas Daniel Gray gets it on the turn and seems to run at defenders, and I love that. Just drives us forward in times when we need him to. And you can see there, Guernsey have taken the lead over us, and they've got 2 games in hand as well. They are a force this year. I think if we're not going to win the league, we can probably safely say it'll be Guernsey. But due to our start, I mean, we're 10 points clear right now, or 11 points clear of 6th position. We've got to be looking at the playoffs this year at a bare minimum. And every year we seem to be improving. I'm picking up decent players in the window. We're getting slightly stronger. We've had some good youth prospects come through. And for tier 8, I feel like that's the perfect way to run a club, if you ignore the finances of everything that's gone on, which I'm almost ashamed of. Come on, OT. It's actually IOT, isn't it? IOT. Squires has got it in a deep position, launches one forward to absolutely nobody. And we're playing considering we play quite a high defensive line, there we are, we're pushing up eventually. I don't want us to be playing anyone on size. And this highlight's continuing. 54 minutes gone, and Needle is taking his sweet time with it. Ball's played forward, Gray's on it. If he can play a ball forward, he can. Wright's there now. We've got options in the middle. If he can swing a ball in, he finds Squires, who's pushed right into the area. Taylor's there. Oh, he's got to score. So far, a pretty dominant performance from us, although actually a couple of shots from Ashford make it look slightly more even. As Wright's ball's played in, OT's there. Oh, it's a penalty kick. Of course it is. My dearie me. Of course it's a penalty kick. And our new man on penalties, no Joe Bye, of course. So Squires takes it. He's been pretty good so far. Is that his first miss? Penalties. Yeah, scored 2 in 2. And then, it's your fault, really. Every episode is a penalty miss at the moment. What's all that about? Taylor on a 6.4. Sawyer is waiting in the wings. 20 minutes to go. His pace is deadly in the latter stages. I've brought him on quite a few occasions. We're going to do it again, see how he does. And can we get ourselves a goal? We're going to go attacking as well. I do think, being the better team in the game, we should be pushing for a winner. We've had a few of these, though. A few draws out of nowhere. Not too many defeats, though, as Gray plays it forward to Sawyer, who, while is very quick, technical ability is something that's lacking. By lucky, I mean he doesn't really have any. Emery launches it forward towards Sawyer, whose pace has got to be on the last man. Oh, great challenge at the back for them, but we've still got a chance. Oh, ball played in there, Sawyer to make it 2-1. Well, the defenders did a really good job of tackling him and clearing it, but then Wright's ball in is dead. You can see they do brilliantly to get back to him. He's very, very fast. Great slide challenge, that is. But then it seemed to fall asleep. Sawyer lurks at that back post. Wright's ball in is fantastic. On a plate for Sawyer, who makes it 2-1, and we lead against Ashford. And at that point, we are going to go slightly back towards what we were doing before. I don't want to be as attacking. There's a minute to go. And is there going to be some last-ditch heartbreak as Lee finds his way through? We come across. Oh, he's at the post. Blimey. That was unpleasant. And we to launch this forward. I think we've got a game in 3 days' time, so we're going to have to rest these boys after the game. Are Guernsey losing? Is this Guernsey's first defeat of the season? I don't know who they're playing. They might well be playing the Corinthian Casuals, I don't know. But with seconds to go, that late Sawyer goal gets us the win. Thames 2, Ashford 1, and it takes us to our next game. It's still continuing this very good form. That's what you're talking about, folks. That's what you want to see. Oh, and you make a change and the substitute scores. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, it's a few days' time. The Wednesday we play them, so I look forward to it. But let's take a look at this Guernsey result. This is big. If they've finally had a defeat, hopefully this starts a run of defeats. Oh my word. Guernsey did lose. They lost 7-4 to Cray. 7-4. That's unbelievable. Guernsey were 3-0 up after 7 minutes and lost the game 7-4. That is wild. That is Jimmy Wild. God, who knew that Cray had such power? Oh, there he is, Michael Power. I'll leave it now. Look, I'll just let you watch the rest of the video. Oh, Lewis, watch. Bloody hell. On the web. It's gone too far, Ben. It's gone too far. You're not punny. Right, just so I rest the boys for this next game coming up. But the 11 we play is the 11 I like. We've had our notification about the Brexit deal. There is going to be a Brexit. Apparently, if it happens in your 3rd season, it's going to be a little bit tougher than if it was in the 2nd season. So I'm immediately nervous as to what that's going to be. It'll shape, in my opinion, it will shape the series. Like, what happens with Brexit could be a big deal. I don't know if we'll find out today. Hopefully we do that. That'd be a nice little bit, wouldn't it? But sometimes I've known it takes like a month after they say the United Kingdom have left the European Union, then it takes like a month before you get anything else through. Just give me something nice. Just give me something where I can just sign all for them, but it's fine. Just keep it as it is right now. Please, game. Please. Anything there? I don't think so. Campbell set to become leading appearance maker, although never will, because Bradley Comfrey plays every game. It's ridiculous. It's so stupid. It tells me every single game. He might break the record. He won't, because Bradley plays every game. Merstham. Okay, no Brexit chatter, so we're going to stick with the team that we've been playing before. You know them by now. OT's going to be on that. Should we change his name to OT? I think just OT. I quite like that. I don't know why I haven't done that already. OT. All right, so OT's going to be on the left-hand side. O'Sullivan, Squires, Gray, Wright, Taylor, McAteer, Johnson, Comfrey, Campbell, and Emery, of course, in goal. And also, little sleeper player that seems to be coming through our academy quite nicely. That, again, didn't really talk about too much. We got him last year. I played him in a couple of games when we had an injury to Taylor. He actually might become very good. Liam Danan. You never know. Lots of his attributes are going up. It was a very similar situation actually to John Clark, who I assumed. Well, John. I assumed weren't never going to turn into anything, but secretly, because I guess you're drawn to the 5-star potential players, aren't you? And I think he must have been a 4.5 at the time, and is now getting better and better. So at some point, we may well see Liam Danan in our team. Danan. I'm looking forward to doing that all the time. All right, come on, lads. Show us what you can do in this game. It starts at 0-0, because those are the rules. They're the dastardly rules. If there were no rules, I'd just make it like 3-0 and just see what happened from that point onwards. Then again, Guernsey did that last game and lost 7-4, so... First action of the game. Gray's on it, plays the ball over to Taylor, who has beaten the back line and is in on goal. And I've just realised you can't see the goal because the league table's in the way because we're playing at home. Actually, no, we're not playing at home. I've actually changed the pitch size. I don't know if we saw that last game. It passed my mind. But Merstham, Ben, I've just never been, viewers. If I'd been, I'd know exactly what it's called. I've just never been. Emery launches one forward. Now, again, it's all about these second balls. And, oh, Johnson, I don't want to look. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to look away. And then I'll turn back and hopefully Emery saved it. It's a goal kick. I literally don't know what happened. Taylor has picked up a bit of an injury. Sawyer, though, of course, scored the goal. I don't know, he's struggling, Taylor, out there. I think at half-time he might make the switch immediately. And after Sawyer's goal in that first game, I think it makes sense to bring him on. So we will do. 0-0, pretty boring, to be honest. And on he comes. Frankie Sawyer. So far, it's been pretty even. We play quite It's quite a basic tactic these days, quite standard, quite flexible, literally what it says on the tin. And it'd be interesting to see if we can get a goal. Away from home, never particularly easy. And Merstham are, they're mid-table, they're middling. They're actually going down as we speak. Hello? Who's that? Is that more contract talks? 20 minutes to go. And I'm wondering what we can use to change this. So far, it's not been the greatest game. I'm going to bring on Barker for Squires. I do that every so often because Barker's still a decent footballer. As there's a chance going on behind. I should have probably paused the game. Not much more you can do, though. We still limit ourselves. I shouldn't really have a goalkeeper on the bench. Waste of time. We'll go attacking as well. 15 minutes to go. Can we nab this? 2 of our away fans have gone over, which is a bit disappointing. Devlin, I can't see what's going on. It's not gone in. Time is ticking away. OC's looking exhausted, apparently. There's no time left. Oh, there's a minute left. We'll just hold on then. Will there be some late drama? A through ball might catch us out here, which I don't really want to see. Win it back, perhaps. Oh, we've not. We've just let them run a little bit more. Walsh, win it back, play through. Sawyer, okay, right. There might be one final. Oh, there might be one final chance. If we get on this, we can't. And it looks like they might have the final option in the game, or the final opportunity in the game, or maybe not. Barker into right, over the top maybe. He's gone for it. It's poor though. Barker into Gray, into Sawyer. There are 10 seconds left, and it's gonna. Oh, he's come out and got it. It looks like that it's going to end 0-0. They've not had a shot on target. What a boring game. As I said before, we've had a couple of these. I think Horsham was very similar to this game. Quite tetchy, quite up and down. And, well, as we say, I'm not happy with the performance because I'm not. Well, what a drab way to end an episode. But these things do happen sometimes. And I guess we'll see how we get on in the next episode. That is a disappointing draw. And actually, when you look at our draws, you can see Ramsgate, Horsham and Phoenix Sports. So if you're looking at it, Horsham in 4th, so that one's not too bad. Ramsgate down in 16th, that was a bit disappointing. And Merstham down in 13th position, not particularly good. And Dominic Taylor's no longer top goal scorer. Oh, it's been a calamity. Well, that is going to bring us to the end then, and I will see you again for the next episode. We might do a hidden episode over the weekend, maybe. Cray have just won 6-5. What is going on with Cray? Michael Power. I need to see their recent fixtures. So I will say that's out of the ordinary. They lost 1-0 before that to us, of all people. But a 7-4 and a 6-5. What is happening? I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, the next time we'll meet, we'll have it a little bit closer together, I think. We'll do Tunbridge and Met Police. I want to see how we get on against Met Police. They're a team that have come down from the upper divisions, and we've got that Isterman League Cup third round game that we'll play as well. So we'll get a cup fixture in, as well as the Met Police game, and I'll see you again soon. I think after that, actually, Guernsey and someone like Herne Bay, we've got to play Guernsey in one of our upcoming episodes, and that's going to bring us there. Move love with care. From Minutes Until next time, I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye. And have a good weekend. Hopefully, please have a good weekend. And that brings us to the end then. Thank you as ever to the patrons for your support. Hopefully your name is still listed there. And thank you for watching. And before you go, I played against the FM journeyman Todd over on his channel. We did a draft mode for the Creator Cup tournament. By all means, take a look in the description.